I want to bring up three things for you. We talked about safety being the result. Now, to tie this together before we go into the first break, here's my three verbs for you. All right, we're not going to pass the ball, but we're going to drive, we're going to talk, and we're going to choose. So what do I mean by those three things? First of all, drive 55. My challenge to you when you leave here is, does it literally mean when you see that sign that says drive 55 miles an hour? Yes, I'm a safety geek. Yes, I mean drive 55. I mean it symbolically, I mean it practically, and I mean it in a business of how you do everything. In other words, either you're right or you're wrong. Either you're a person of integrity or you're not. There's not a gray area when it comes to that. Service before self, setting that bar appropriately, doing the right thing when we know what the right thing to do is. So number one, drive 55. Two, talk core values. Just bring it up. Bring something up. You don't even have to say you're talking core values, but once a day, somewhere in a discussion, talk about integrity, service, or excellence, somehow in some discussion, because then they're going to be hearing that message from the Guard leadership. Lastly, choose one. I've just given you a whole bunch of different tools available to you. They're electronic, they're paper copies, information booths, and I'm just asking everybody in the room to stick your name tag on one and own it. Take one of these tools and make it yours. I'll be glad to put your branding on it. You want to call it your fatigue program, we'll call it that. But own it, take one. If I was to rephrase these three things as we conclude here heading into this break is, walk the walk, talk the talk, and get engaged. That's what we need to do from a Guard leadership perspective. Those three things as we walk forward so that we can lead the Guard into the future of where we need to be with safety.